everybody, my name is Alice Grace. I'm part of the team at Newcastle Jazz Festival. As a jazz musician myself, I love to learn more about the artists and bands that come into play at the festival a little bit before their arrival on the stage. So I've set up a series of catch-ups with some of the musicians joining us for the festival this summer in the hope you can get to know them a little bit better as well. Today I'm chatting with singer and songwriter Jo Harrop. Hi Jo!
Hi Alice!
Hello! What kind of music do you and Jamie like to play together?
When Jamie and I first met, we kind of like got along musically very well because we really like the same kind of music. We like kind of jazz standards that are quite bluesy, and we loved all of the ballads, as you can tell from the album Weather in the Storm. And we used to, well, when we used to play the duos, we said, oh, you know, it'd be great to record this, a demo, and try and get more gigs, which turned into the album eventually because we kind of put so much work and effort into it. So just finding really beautiful jazz standards or songs that fit the jazz criteria and developing them, arranging them so that they all fit in that kind of like jazz sound. I would send him songs in the middle of the night and I'd be like, what about this one? What about this one? And then so we kind of got this real nice repertoire. But the album's quite a mood album. It's quite a late night ballady kind of album. So when we do our live show, we make sure that we've got the up-tempo stuff and kind of bluesy stuff in there. So that the live show's a lot more kind of dynamic and uplifting. We've got a lot more kind of tempos in there so that it's not one linear kind of sound. We did have up-tempo things for the album, but they just kept pulling you out of that nice mellow place. So we decided to make it a statement of a ballads album on purpose. But obviously for the live show, we don't want to send people to sleep, especially at a festival.
So we don't just get to hear some of the amazing tunes from your album, but we get a real flavour of what you like to play together as well.
Yeah, exactly. Just good songs. That's basically it. Just good songs.
So Jamie, how would you best describe him as a musician?
For me, it's everything I wanted in an accompanist, like everything that I needed, that I was looking for. He's incredibly accomplished. He knows exactly what he's doing, but also his sound is so beautiful. He's so supportive, and everything that he does is so melodic and so kind of beautiful and stunning. He doesn't, like, he can really shred if he wants to, but he doesn't overplay. He's like definitely so supportive and he listens. We share this love of the same kind of music, the same kind of style, the songs, and he's a real fan of my voice, so therefore he understands it, and we just kind of seem to like lock in together really, really well.
You have been recently nominated for two Parliamentary Jazz Awards. That's amazing, congratulations.
Thank you.
Can you tell me a little bit more about these nominations?
Yeah, well, it's the Parliamentary Jazz Awards. So the first category was the Album of the Year for the Heart Wants album, which is the latest album I made, and the second one was the Vocalist of the Year. I'm just being nominated for me feels like a win already, because I would have never expected one, let alone two. So I'm eternally grateful. I'm excited and very nervous to go next week to the awards. But thank you to everybody who put that vote in. Thank you.
Could you tell me what experiences in your recent years do you feel have led you to this moment?
I think it's a lot of stuff. I mean, I'd say, so I kind of started this jazz career bit of my singing, let's say, after my kids. I think my youngest son was probably 2 or 3. This piano player called me, said, my singer's still singing. I said, well, I haven't sung for years, but I've had a couple of years off with the kids and everything, but yes. And I jumped on this gig and I got the bug back.
What about the Northeast do you feel makes it such a great place to play?
Well, I mean, the obvious answer is that it's home, so there's always a nostalgia there. There's always a feeling of it being very special. And what's exciting is there just seems to be more. It seems to be growing every time I come back. There seems to be more happening, and I would love to see that people stay in the Northeast instead of feeling like they have to come to London or go somewhere else, and to grow that scene.
Thank you so much for taking some time out today to chat to me, and really, really looking forward to seeing you in August. So yeah, again, for everybody watching or listening, Jo is playing with Jamie on the 20th of August. That's Saturday the 20th of August at Newcastle Jazz Festival. You can get tickets from newcastlejazzfestival.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you.